All right, let's dive into SA Campfest 2025. It's South Africa's huge Volkswagen festival. Imagine like a whole weekend, just thousands of VW enthusiasts celebrating, everything from classic Beetles to those tricked out Golfs you see online.
And you know what's really interesting about it is it's become a benchmark for other car shows, across Africa even. It's not just a big deal in South Africa. It's making waves in the whole continent's car scene.
We've been digging through the official SA Campfest website, especially all the details about attending in 2025. So if you're into car culture, thinking about a South Africa trip, or just want a really cool weekend getaway, this is for you.
So let's start with the basics. SA Campfest 2025 is going down at Forever Resorts Warmbaths. It's in the Bela Bela region, really beautiful part of South Africa.
Warmbaths isn't just any resort, though. It's this massive nature reserve. Top-notch facilities, too. Swimming pools, water slides, awesome camping grounds.
Yeah, it's known as one of the best camping resorts there. Really perfect backdrop for an event like this. Save the date, first weekend of February 2025, Friday to Sunday.
And it's not just a look-but-don't-touch car show, either. They've got a full-on show and shine competition, 30 categories. They're even flying in international judges for this.
You've got live demos, product unveilings, the afterfest party, big names in the industry, awesome performers.
Then there's the ticketing system. SA Campfest really got creative here. Instead of general admission, they've got these tickets themed after different VW models.
Yeah, it's a cool way to cater to different VW fans, as a fun element to the whole ticketing process.
Now, important to remember, the ticket names are just for fun. You can bring any car to the event, all car enthusiasts welcome. But let's break down these ticket options a bit. If you just want to taste, there's the Polo and Auto Pavilion tickets, perfect for day visitors.
Yeah, those are great to just check out the main events, soak in the atmosphere if you're not staying overnight. Keep in mind, though, for day visitors bringing their cars, they'll need special passes. Or they need to have registered for the show and shine competition beforehand.
Right, and another thing for day visitors. No outside alcohol allowed. You'll have to buy drinks at the venue. Now, for those who want the full SA Campfest experience, there's the GTI ticket.
That's their most popular option, and for good reason. 2 nights of camping, access to the resort facilities, and of course, entry to the afterfest party.
But hold on, before you pile everyone into one car for a GTI ticket, there are occupancy rules, minimum and maximum people per campsite. Smaller groups might end up sharing their space.
I think that's actually a plus. Think of the stories and the connections you could make.
I like that perspective. And for those who prefer a bit more comfort, SA Campfest has a bunch of accommodation tickets. Make you feel like you're living the high life, at least for the weekend.
Those are named after some of VW's luxury models, right?
Yeah.
Tiguan, Club Sport, Caravelle, Arteon, even a Touareg ticket for those who want to go all out.
They've got you covered, whatever your budget or comfort level. Then you've got the Tigo tickets. Interesting because they offer accommodation at a separate resort. But you still get full access to the main event at Warmbaths.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts on those special tickets. Those really caught my eye.
Oh yeah, the Wolfsburg Edition ticket is tempting. Chance to win a custom-built VW. Imagine driving home in that, a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. Really important note, though. Winning the Wolfsburg Edition car doesn't include entry to the event itself. You'll still need a separate ticket for that.
That's a really crucial detail. Also, it's worth mentioning the charitable aspect of the Wolfsburg Edition ticket. The money from these tickets goes to different charities. Adds another layer of good feeling to the whole thing.
Then there's the Campfest Starter Pack for the ultimate fan. Limited edition, packed with branded stuff, like a bag, water bottle, all those cool goodies. These sell out fast, so get them early.
And for those who want to stretch out the fun, you've got the Vdub Fest and Fest layover tickets.
These are basically add-ons to your main ticket. Let you arrive early on Thursday or leave late on Monday. If you go for the ID Point 4 or ID Buzz ticket, though, you already get early arrival included. Nice bonus.
SA Campfest has really gone all out with the ticketing. It's flexible, comprehensive. There's truly a ticket for everyone. Makes the event even more accessible.
And speaking of tickets, there's this huge no refund sign on the website, something we should definitely emphasize.
Absolutely. They're very clear about the no refund policy, even for unexpected things that might come up. They do offer optional booking insurance. Might be worth it, especially if you're traveling from far away.
With all the ticket options and the excitement building, it's easy to forget about the rules and guidelines. The first one that jumps out is no branded setups.
Yeah, they're serious about that one. No company logos or advertising on any personal camping gear, chairs, umbrellas, tents, anything like that.
So keep it plain and simple. It's about keeping the focus on Volkswagen, creating that authentic enthusiast vibe.
Let's talk about refreshments, or more specifically, the alcohol situation.
Okay, here's the deal. If you're staying overnight, you can bring your own drinks, but strictly no glass bottles. Day visitors will need to buy their drinks at the venue bars.
And even though you can bring your own drinks, please drink responsibly.
It's a family-friendly event. We want everyone to be safe and have a good time. Another crucial rule, no spinning or speeding.
Yeah, they mean business with that. Zero tolerance.
Any reckless driving will get you kicked out, maybe even legal trouble.
Yeah.
This is a Volkswagen celebration, not Fast and Furious.
Right. It's all about a safe and respectful environment for everyone. SA Camp Fest is about sharing the VW love, not risky driving.
All right, so we've covered location, dates, activities, the really cool ticketing system, some important rules. Ready to go a bit deeper into SA Camp Fest.
Definitely, we've only scratched the surface here. There's so much more to discover about what makes this event so special.
Stay tuned, because in Part 2, we'll be digging into arrival times, ticket transfers, and camping guidelines.
Welcome back to our deep dive into SA Camp Fest 2025.
You know, going through all the info for this, it really hit me how much they focus on making it accessible to everyone. I mean,
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not just the tickets, but all the little details about entry, different arrival times. They've thought of everything.
so let's say you've got a GTI ticket. You're ready to pitch your tent, soak it all in. You can get there as early as 8 a.m. on Friday, right?
That's right. But if you've gone for a chalet or hotel ticket, whether it's Tiguan, Caravel, Club Sport, any of those, you'd want to aim for 3 p.m. on Friday for check-in.
And the Tigo tickets, remember, those are at a different resort. Check-in starts at 2 p.m. Friday for them, but they have full access to Warmbaths on Saturday and Sunday.
It's all very organized, make sure everyone can settle in, and really get the most out of their Camp Fest experience.
And then there are those who just can't wait. They've got that Vdub Fest early arrival ticket. Arrive Thursday, 10 a.m. That's dedication.
Though that early arrival is just for warm baths, not the Tigo accommodations.
And the ultimate early birds, the ID Buzz ticket holders, they roll in Wednesday, 10 a.m. Talk about maximizing your time.
Speaking of maximizing time, what about checkout times?
Ah, yes. The sad part, saying goodbye to a great event.
Well, for most accommodations at Warmbaths, checkout is 11 a.m. Sunday.
But you get to stay on the festival grounds till 5 p.m. Squeeze in a few more hours of VW fun.
Exactly. Tigo accommodations, checkout is a bit earlier, 10 a.m. Sunday.
And for those who want to avoid the Sunday rush, there's always the Fest layover ticket.
Great option. Extend your stay till Monday. Relax, unwind after all the excitement.
Sounds like the perfect way to ease back into reality. Before we move on, though, some things about entry and exit.
You're right, some key points to remember. The gates at Warmbaths, they close at 10:30 p.m. Friday, reopen 7 a.m. Saturday.
And for those staying overnight, another gate closure at midnight Saturday, reopens 7 a.m. Sunday. So if you're planning late-night adventures, be back before then.
Absolutely. An important tip. If you leave after midnight Saturday, can't get back in till 7 a.m. No exceptions.
Good to know. Plan accordingly. We talked about no refunds before, but it's worth repeating, especially with ticket transfers.
Yeah, they take ticket security seriously. Each ticket is linked to your name, surname, and ID. They verify all that at the entrance.
So, no buying or selling tickets privately. The only way to transfer is through the Quicket website.
Any resold tickets without the right barcode, the name change, they'll be rejected at the gate.
And all ticket sales, including resales, they close at noon on Wednesday, February 5th, 2025, so don't wait till the last minute.
Let's talk about camping specifically, those GTI tickets.
Okay, so we know the campsites are spacious, max of 8 people allowed per site.
Right, but there's a minimum of 6 people per site, too. Make sure everyone has space, resources are used well.
So smaller groups, you might be sharing your site.
See it as a chance to meet new people, bond over VWs, part of the Camp Fest spirit.
Love that. So just to clarify, the GTI ticket that covers your entry facilities and the camping spot, but you bring your own gear.
And no sleeping in cars or trucks, only tents, caravans, motorhomes in those areas.
Good to know. Anything else campers should be aware of?
Make sure you have a 3-pin caravan plug. For the power points at the campsites, usually find those at camping stores, maybe even the resort shops.
Great tip. Back to the Wolfsburg edition ticket for a sec. That chance to win a custom VW.
Ah, yes, the ultimate prize. A dream for any VW fan.
But remember, winning the car doesn't get you into the event. Still need a separate ticket for all the fun.
And even if you don't win, buying a Wolfsburg edition ticket supports those charities. Really a great cause.
Now, for those staying in chalets or hotel rooms, you need to book based on the full capacity.
Right, so a four-person chalet, you're charged for four people, even if your group is smaller.
No discounts for partially occupied units then.
And you can't squeeze in extra people either.
Fairness, comfortable experience for everyone.
Exactly. And another reminder, all those chalets, hotel rooms, they're self-catering.
But don't worry, plenty of stores, food vendors, restaurants on site.
They even have halal options.
That's good to hear. Now, back to that no branded setups rule. Applies to everyone at SA Campfest.
It might seem strict, but it keeps the focus on the VWs. Don't want it to feel like a commercial thing.
So no company logos, advertising on any personal items, chairs, umbrellas, gazebos, keep it plain and simple.
If you're a business wanting to promote, there are exhibitor stands, sponsor opportunities.
So reach out to the organizers if you're interested. No guerrilla marketing tactics allowed.
Now, what about those day visitors? Where can they park their cars?
Good point. Haven't talked about parking much.
As we said before, only the registered show and shine cars. And auto pavilion ticket holders can park in the main areas.
So where do the other day visitors go?
They'll have a designated parking area, a bit of a walk to the event.
Worth it for the Campfest atmosphere, though, I'm sure.
Definitely. They'll have a cash at the gate option for day visitors in 2025, but it's best to buy tickets beforehand.
Good reminder, Warmbaths is popular. They might reach capacity. And only let in those with pre-purchased tickets.
Let's talk about refreshments again, the alcohol rules specifically.
Okay, cheers to that.
Not so fast. While the venue does sell alcohol, there are some things to keep in mind.
Like what?
Well, day visitors can't bring any alcoholic drinks with them.
So if you're going for the day, buy your drinks there.
Exactly. Now, for those staying overnight, camping or accommodations, you can bring your own drinks and food.
But there are rules, right?
You know it. No glass bottles allowed. Very strict about that.
So pack your drinks in cans or use plastic or aluminum containers.
And even though you can bring your own, please drink responsibly.
We've said it before, family-friendly event. Everyone's safe and happy.
Speaking of safety, let's talk about responsibility in general.
Okay, safety first. What do we need to know?
While they do everything to make it safe, remember, all facilities, activities at your own risk.
And with so many people, cars, things can happen.
So be aware of your surroundings, follow the rules, report any incidents to the staff or security.
And on that note, buy your tickets from official sources only.
Absolutely. Unofficial sources. You could end up with fake tickets. What a disappointment that would be.
Plus, you could get in trouble for counterfeit tickets. Stick to the official Quicket website or authorized VW dealerships.
And finally, let's talk about behavior. This is a celebration, not a free-for-all.
I think we all know where this is going. Zero tolerance for unruly behavior. Firearms, weapons, anything dangerous.
And no spinning, speeding, or revving those engines excessively.
We talked about the consequences of reckless driving. Let's be responsible, make this memorable for the right reasons.
Well said. That wraps up part 2 of our SA Campfest deep dive.
But we're not done yet in part 3. We'll go beyond the logistics, uncover some hidden gems, unexpected delights that await you at SA Campfest 2025. Back for the final part of our SA Campfest 2025 deep dive.
We've covered a lot. The details, tickets, rules.
Now it's time for the fun stuff, the hidden gems, the things that make this event really special.
Let's start with something you might not expect. SA Campfest isn't just about those perfect showroom VWs.
Really? I thought that was the whole point of a car show.
Well, it's a big part, sure. But SA Campfest is about celebrating Volkswagen in all its forms.
So it's more about the individuality, the creativity of the community.
Exactly. The passion, the craftsmanship, the stories behind the cars. You'll see everything from restored classics to those crazy, modified, one-of-a-kind builds.
I can imagine the creativity and work put into those.
It's amazing cars passed down through families, cars rebuilt from scratch, pushing the limits of design.
That's what I love about car culture. It's the people, the connections they make.
Absolutely, and SA Campfest is the perfect place for that. Swapping stories, admiring a cool build, getting tips. You'll leave with a deeper appreciation for the VW community.
Speaking of community, SA Campfest has that charitable side too, especially with the Wolfsburg Edition car giveaway.
For sure, as we mentioned, the money from those tickets goes to various charities and orphanages.
But they do more than just donate money.
Right, they encourage everyone to get involved, partnering with local organizations, volunteer opportunities, donation drives during the event.
So it's not just about having fun, it's about making a difference.
Exactly, a sense of community, shared responsibility. That's what sets SA Campfest apart. It's more than a car show. It's that Volkswagen spirit, the passion, the creativity, the giving back.
I love that. Any insider tips for first-timers? Things they won't find on the website.
Okay, first, Arrive early.
Yeah.
Whether you're camping or in accommodations, early bird gets the best spot.
Especially to avoid those check-in lines.
Exactly. Second, bring cash. Most vendors take cards, but cash is good for small things. Tips.
And just in case the card machines go down, it happens.
Good point. Third, pack for all weather. South Africa, you never know. Sun, rain, even chilly nights.
Layers.
Fourth, comfortable shoes. Lots of walking, especially if you're camping, exploring warm baths.
Nobody wants blisters ruining their fun.
And lastly, embrace the community. Be open to meeting new people, sharing stories, celebrating your love of Volkswagen.
Because that's what SA Camp Fest is all about.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, that brings our SA Camp Fest 2025 deep dive to an end.
We've covered it all, the details, the hidden gems. Hopefully you're as excited about this as we are.
Whether you're a VW fanatic planning a South Africa trip or just looking for something unique, SA Camp Fest is a must.
And remember, for all the latest updates, tickets, FAQs, check out the official website. There's social media too.
All the links are in your original source material.
So until next time, happy viewing.
And keep on diving deep.